Okay, just a few days ago we talked about a situation that is very light compared to what we're going to talk about today, and that was Cawthon and the Pinky Pill situation and all that other stuff. But today, ladies and gentlemen, what we're talking about is far more concerning and a very consistently concerning theme that we're seeing. Why are we here today? Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to talk about the new company, I should say, that Scott and his agency, the Strike Entertainment, has inked a deal with, has made a deal with it to create new line of toys and merchandise for Five Nights at Freddy's IP. Now, when it's back, what happened to Funko? Okay, we don't know what happened, who got fired, whatnot. We don't know. A couple days ago, I saw this on my Twitter, and it has been very concerning the more I look into it. Okay, so this is a company that has made merchandise for other IPs such as Halo, Sonic, and whatnot. Gonna be honest with you, prior to this, I'd never heard of this company before. But as soon as I started to look into it, it is very concerning. If you ever followed me on Twitter, you would know my strong opinion and my takes on the matter in Palestine. Here on the FNAF Reddit, a mod made this post saying, as you might have seen on either here, Twitter or any other part of the community, there's been a lot of discussions from fans regarding the CEO of Jazzware. For those unaware, it was revealed earlier today that the company Jazzware would be taking over the master license for the series merchandise. Shortly afterwards, people started expressing concerns with the possibility of the CEO being a Zionist, or at the very least supporting Israel. Now, if we had said this statement like maybe even last year, 6-7 months ago, I don't think many would look too much into it or would even, care. But I think I don't have to say why it's important. And Tom here revealing that this company CEO, by the way, has openly admitted to his corp funding and helping the IDF, that's the military of Israel, through organizations, as well as working with the Canary mission. We're going to come to those in just a second. Given FNAF is an infinite min money glitch, they'll be earning a ton. And here they have shown post that the CEO publicly made where, he's siding with Israel, not taking a single accountability, not holding IDF or Israel or their government or military or any of those horrendous crimes that they've committed. The genocide, the ethnic cleansing that they've been doing. We all know that. Let's not even pretend anymore. Not holding them accountable in there, but only saying that the Israelis are the victims here, that the military government is doing whatever it is necessary, blah blah blah, and all that other stuff. Okay, again, all the links will be in the description, calling against the protests throughout the world in many countries, and literally anything that criticizes, even rightly, logically, reasonably, as anti-Semitism. But we're not here to educate y'all on that matter, because you already know, you should know that already. Okay. Coming back to the Reddit post, it also been noted by many users that the CEO supports the Canary Project, which, while it seems like they have good intentions, does also open up the concern that if someone supports Palestine in this whole ordeal, they could get fired. The Canary Project also targets innocent people who are just against genocide and with Palestine, like they are with Palestine. The Canary Project would ensure that they don't land a job or are silenced in society, essentially. People who support kids who are dying, and people are being punished for doing that. The CEO also supports the Brothers for Life, which helps wounded Israeli soldiers, which again, seems like good intention, but it's been stated a lot of these soldiers have been attacking children, women, and hurting innocent people. Not stated. We've seen proof with evidence. Again, I don't need to educate y'all. Everything is there. The videos, the photo evidences, even the government themselves, the military personnel, everybody has accepted this throughout and through. They're saying that it doesn't even matter. They don't even feel about it. The fact that the innocent lives, the kids and the women and innocent people are being hurt, killed, like brutally murdered, tortured. They don't even care at this point, bro. So I don't need to educate y'all on this matter, because y'all should know this already. And I also just hate the fact that whenever someone say it's a war between Israel and Palestine, like, come on. I know I said no education, but come on, man. Come on. We're not 8th grader here. It's literally a genocide, ethnic cleansing, with majority of the Palestinians being killed. They have no place to go. Come on, man. People are saying, let's boycott this fair and square. But the other reason that people are talking about it is for two reasons. One, Scott's pattern of working with people who are just, and number two is that Scott is silent on this matter. The question that we're asking, and the reason why we're here today, ladies and gentlemen, is, did Scott know about this? If he did, how can he continue with all this? Now you might say, well, because he's a Christian. Well, if you've been following news, if you've been seeing what's going on, they're also killing Christians over there as well. Like, you don't even, like, that just takes away all of it, alright? You don't need to be a Muslim, you don't need to be anything, bro. They're just killing anybody that goes against them. And that's also not mentioning the fact that how they're treating Christians in Israel and the churches over there, the way they're destroying churches in Gaza, and then the way they're treating Christians over there in their own country. Okay, bro. So that's the 2 points that were here. Number 1, did Scott know? Number 2, did the deal happen with Scott's knowledge? If he was ignorant, or if he just didn't know about what was going on. But it seems to me people are coming with 50-52 responses. Number 1, that Scott didn't know, and number 2 is that the agency, Strikers Entertainment, that handles this stuff for Scott, did this without Scott's approval, or did this because they felt like it was the best deal for the IP. In any case, we are awaiting for Scott's response. I think for me personally, since I have defended him time and time again, I think I raised my hands in the last situation because I was like, Scott, come on, man. Even with the evidence, even you knowing them, come on, you're defending her a little too much. I think for me, the response that I hope we get a response from this, and I hope, he walks back on the deal. And some of the community members have put this perfectly, alright? They said that other franchises like Halo, Sonic, for what, Jazzbear has done merchandise in the past, and for even other IPs, it's different because those are major companies, right? Those major companies are driven by money and everything else, but FNAF is a very community-driven IP, right? It's always been community first. Now, I understand that we are, entering a new era. And by the way, same day, Scott announced a new Twitter account where, he'll be stopped using Reddit for announcements and going to Twitter. So I really hope that this gets through to Scott, he looks into it and gives us a response, and based on that response, we'll see what we do from that point onwards. For me personally, it has been simple since like 6 months now. Boycott. It has been. But then again, it's easy for me to boycott because I don't buy merchandise at all from almost all the IPs that I follow. Everything down in the description below. I will ask you guys to stay and keep the discussions down in the comments civil, but of course, guys, you do you. I don't delete comments. I let people say whatever they want to say. You know what's crazy? Some people say freedom of speech whenever we talk about, religion, and whenever we talk about these regional based kind of politics and whatnot, people say freedom of speech, but it really is just their perspective that they want to put on other people. As soon as real freedom of speech comes into play, they either just leave or they don't want to talk about it, bro. Where are we going with this video? God knows, bro. So I'm gonna leave the question to you guys. Where do you stand in all of this? I know there are gonna be some people who are like, hey, I just care about toys and merchandise. Keep me away from this politics. But is it really politics if people are dying for absolutely no reason? Is it really? Is it really that hard for people to say at least this, that what's happening in Gaza is genocide? Please stop this. Come on, please stop the killing of innocent kids, infants, innocent women, and innocent people. Please, can we do that? How about that? Can we at least stand on this in that one page? Can we have some sort of humanity? How about that? No? All we care about is some merchandise toys? Alright.